Okay, here we go. We're going to try to do it again. If you hear a noise over here, it's my dog. You want to see it? Want to see the dog? Here we go. It's going to be the podcast edition of English Makes No Sense. Look at Emmy is going to try to be quiet. So check it out. There's Emmy. Ooh, moving the camera. No bueno. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Gotta make sure we got this going on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another edition of English Makes No Sense, the podcast where we have fun with the English language one lesson at a time. My name is S.L. Rockfish, and today we are going to do a lesson on Valentine idioms and phrasal verbs. Yes, there really are such things. What a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day and learn new things in English. As you know, Valentine's Day is a day for love. It is celebrated on February 14th. The day is named after St. Valentine, but which one is still disputed? There are two men named Valentine, or is it Valentine, who are both credited with acts of love way back in the day. In fact, celebrating Valentine's Day as a day of love goes all the way back to the Middle Ages. But this is an English podcast and not a history podcast. So let's take a look at some idioms and phrasal verbs you can associate with Valentine's Day. Our first idiom is to wear your heart on your sleeve. To wear your heart on your sleeve means to freely show your emotions. Are you someone who wears their heart on their sleeve? For example, Joan wears her heart on her sleeve when it comes to her favorite football team. She really loves the Green Bay Packers. Me too. Way to go, Joan. Or Bill wears his heart on his sleeve when it comes to his wife. You can see how much he loves her. Next up is an old flame. An old flame is the name given to a former lover. You can be young and have an old flame. You can have an old flame from days gone by. How about this sentence to help you out? Peggy saw her old flame at the restaurant. She hadn't seen him since college. Or, when Bill saw his old flame at the high school reunion, he felt a strange sensation in his chest. Ooh, Bill's flame might be reigniting. Old flame means a former lover. Let's try this next one. Do you know what it means to be head over heels for someone? If you are head over heels for someone, you are totally in love with them. You are smitten. That's a fun word, smitten. Think about walking down the street and you see your love and you can't take your eyes off of them. Then, as you are walking, you trip and kind of somersault, head over heels, heels over head. You go head over heels for them. How is that for a visual? Boop, 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 somersaulting. Perhaps you have found a match made in heaven. Maybe you are half of a match made in heaven. A match made in heaven is the idiom used for two people who are perfect for each other. They are meant to be. They are the perfect couple. They are a match made in heaven. Now, to the phrasal verbs. Our first phrasal verb is to go out with someone. Really just to go out with. If you are going out with someone, you are dating them. You are in a relationship with them. Are you going out with someone? Do you want to go out with someone? You do? Then go ask them out. Ask someone out is another way to say ask someone to go on a date. For example, Bill is going to ask Joan out when she comes to work. Bill is going to ask Joan to go out on a date. Way to go, Bill. I hope Joan says yes. Have you ever fallen for someone? Fallen for someone? What does that mean? It sounds painful. No, my friend. It is not painful. You don't actually fall to the ground. No, if you fall for someone, then you are attracted to them and you have fallen in love with them. And if after all those phrasal verbs and things go well, perhaps you will settle down. Settle down. What exactly does that mean? Great question. To settle down means to get married and live a quieter life with someone. You could settle down with someone and not get married to them. You could just move in together and lead a quieter life. To settle down. S-E-T-T-L-E. Though we pronounce it like it's D's. We say settle, but it's settle. There's 2 T's. So you'll hear settle or settle. Well, there you have it. Some idioms and phrasal verbs that can be loosely tied to Valentine's Day. Let's review. Head over heels is to be totally in love with someone. To wear your heart on your sleeve means to freely show your emotions. A match made in heaven is 2 people that are perfect for each other. An old flame is a former love. To go out with someone is to date them, to be in a relationship with them. Ask someone out means to ask someone on a date, to go on a date. To fall for someone means to be attracted to someone or to have fallen in love with them. And finally, to settle down means to get married and live a quieter life with someone. Or you could settle down and not get married. Just move in together and lead a quieter life. You don't look for anyone else to date because you have settled down. There you have it, my friends. 4 idioms, 4 phrasal verbs you can use for Valentine's Day or for affairs of the heart. Either one works. I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Day lesson. But as always, my friends, I must wrap it up with a quick verse. Are you ready? Do you wear your heart on your sleeve, especially when you see an old flame? Were you head over heels for that person back in the day? Or maybe you'd rather not say. Perhaps you were a match made in heaven. Maybe you didn't go out with them as long as you'd have liked. Did you enjoy making out with them? We didn't do making out. Maybe you thought you'd settle down. But life has a funny way of having you fall for someone else. With a new day, don't worry. Old flames are never forgotten. You just hope your memories aren't rotten. What? Come on, English. Yep, there you have it. A verse about love that contains all that we learned. It got a little clunky there in the middle, so my apologies. Rewind, listen to it again if you'd like. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to see the video of this podcast, head on over to my YouTube channel, and you can watch it there at English Makes No Sense. And if you'd like to see the transcript of the podcast, head over to the website, www.englishmakesnosense. And it's still a little bit under construction, the website, but you'll be able to find the transcript there. As always, my friends, thank you for listening. Like and share if you desire. Leave a review if you are so inclined. And have a great day, my friends. Do something fun. Do something amazing. Or, do nothing at all. But whatever you do, have a great day. Peace, friends. And if you'd like, check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at English Makes No Sense. Peace, friends.